Welcome back to the channel. I'm Nomad, and today we're going to be going over some everyday carry loadouts or configurations, you could call it if you want. And I've been testing some out because currently I'm converting my typical white picket fence property with a lawn and limited space and turning it into a homestead that hopefully I can become self-sufficient on. The things that I need to carry with me on the day-to-day are probably pretty similar to the tools and the things you're gonna need on you when it comes time to try and survive the end of the world in whatever bug out location you've chosen or wherever you end up. It could be a settlement, it could be a friend's house that grows into a settlement, it could be anything. But we're gonna cover what I would be expecting to carry if we were to be months after whatever event took out our grid, took out our emergency response system, the EMS, law enforcement, as well as, fire department, things like that. We don't have those services anymore to help. It could even has spread as far as the military. We don't really know how or what the scale of what's to come is going to be, but we do know something is coming. And so this is why I've been working with different configurations to try and come up with a system that's going to work not only on my way to the battlefield, but also to help fortify whatever spot I end up in. Hopefully it'll be this location, but you never know with the way things go. And we don't know how bad it's going to be and how widespread it's going to be. So to act with certainty is kind of naive. Anyhow, let's go over some tools that I'd be having around with me all the time. I would definitely be using cordless tools a lot, of all kinds, right? I have the skill saw and the impact driver with me because these are probably the two most used that I use around here. And then just a myriad of hand tools, from cat's paws, flat bars, crowbars, shovels, things of that nature. Tools that get work done. You're gonna wanna make sure that you have at least one tool to kind of cover every task that's gonna be around where you are. But there's a core set of things that you're gonna be constantly reaching for. And so I've integrated those things into my everyday carry around here. And I feel it would probably be pretty friggin' similar, if not almost exactly the same, even if it was months after we no longer had the grid or emergency services or anything like that. So what do I have on me? Right, so this is what my everyday carry would be if the world were to take a sudden turn for the worse and we all had to fend for ourselves, come together, try and unite and overcome this tragedy together, hopefully. But what would I have on me? So I have a belt here, and this belt is held up by the suspenders. So all this belt is doing is acting as an anchor point for the rest of the things that I have on me, pretty much. Most of them anyways. Okay, so we're gonna start with what's on the belt. So over here we got an extra mag. One round YouTube compliant, of course. Next to that, we have a tourniquet. And here we have, this is a clip-on pouch from my construction days. And right now I have a tape measure in it. And the tape measure I'm rocking these days is a Milwaukee 25-foot wide blade. And this thing has a 13-foot draw length. 13, oh, hold on. 13 feet, man. Okay, there's 13 feet. It took its own weight there for a long time. Look at that thing, dude. This is my new go-to tape measure. Oh, so yeah, that's resting in this pouch for now. In the back, we got my hammer. Couldn't tell you the brand. This was the old man's. It's a great framing hammer, and it's very forgiving on the mistake end when you're really giving it the old heave ho, you know what I'm saying? All right, and then you're probably like, oh, Nomad, how come you don't use a carpenter's hammer loop? Well, those are made of metal, and metal to metal, clinkety clink, clink, clank, 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 right? So it's constantly making noise. Continue on, I have keys on me, keys of the kingdom. Those clip onto the belt, as well as my Safariland holster with the push button level 1 retention here, right? And then also, again, just one round YouTube magazine, right? And definitely not one in the chamber, because that would be bad. And then around front here, oh shoot, hold on, totally skipped over the friggin' fixed blade. This is Odin Wolf, their bushcrafting knife with the Scandinavian grind, carbon steel. There you go. This thing is awesome. I refuse to use anything else. And then this sheath kind of shit the bed on me, and then I reconfigured it to be more of a horizontal, and it just tucks behind everything now. And when I need it, it's right there, and it's got good retention, right? Like this doesn't fall out of the sheath, so it's got good retention. Pick a dry pencil, forgetting your measurements, drawing your doodles and your ideas and things like that. This is a Streamlight Macro Stream, and it's got the mini USB charger port here. Only complaint is it needs a constant charge all the time. Like I would say buy daily right now. I'm sure it's gonna get worse over time. In the back pocket. So these are things that I always carry on me every day. I have a 1/4-inch bit that fits into the extension that I have on my impact driver, and then my Phillips bit that I use to remove all Phillips that I run into and shortly after throw into the trash to help remove from existence, to eradicate Phillips from existence. And then right now in this front pocket, because we're still in rule of law, I got the wallet that I made that holds my ID, and then the one card that I'm allowed by my wife with some cash. Yeah, and that's it. So these are the things that I feel, if you're going to be living in a bug out location, or you're going to be living on a settlement of some kind, and you have any kind of trade skills, or you're just fast learner, common sense approaching person, you could definitely pick up a trade and a skill pretty quickly. And these are the types of hand tools that you're going to want on you, because I feel that this set of tools right here is going to be able to handle the most wide range of problems, like hands-on, like, oh crap, we have an issue, we need to take care of it. Having these on you all the time is you're gonna find yourself not having to stop what you're doing to go get what you need a lot more often. And when you have a million tasks to handle in a day, that really helps save a lot of time, which, you know, we all know is an asset that we can't get back, and is one of the most valuable assets that we have. So that said, I'm Nomad. Thanks for coming to check out my shit hits the fan everyday carry. If you like what you saw here and you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit that like. Helps defeat the algorithm. You know that they're trying to keep channels like this and other channels that are trying to help people kind of break free from the system. So your support's always appreciated. And hopefully you guys are living free, because out here in the 603, we definitely are. You have a good day, everyone.